Welcome to New York Jets touchdown in Texas. I appreciate you all coming back, all the support you give me. Any new people to the channel, please subscribe down below. And also, everybody, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. Gonna get right into this video. The video is going to be about, I just thought about it, and I was like, wait a second. What was the recent positive history for the New York Jets? And you just come to 2009, 2010 Jets. They both went to the AFC championship game. And we're like, wait, how did that happen? And could Aaron Glenn, Tanner Engstrom, and Darren Muigi like somehow look at those 2 years and figure out, like, wait a second, how did they do it? And could this be like a little message, a little blueprint for us to, look out, study, and maybe take some stuff from it and possibly help with the seasons, first season with, right now coming up with Aaron Glenn, and possibly after that. It has to be something. There has to be a key. There has to be a little clue or something in there that they did so well in the season and the playoffs. They didn't make it to the Super Bowl. We know that, unfortunately. But what was happening in those seasons? And I'm going to break it down for you, okay? I'm going to break it down for you. Let's get really into Mark Sanchez first, the quarterback. He was nicknamed the Sanchez. Okay, he's 38 years old right now. He was a QB for the Jets, 6'2", 232, college USC. He was drafted in the first round, the 5th pick in the 2009 NFL draft. Now, wow, the first round, wow, he must be a prodigy or something. He must be a really amazing quarterback, Hall of Fame quarterback. Well, as we go on, you'll see no, negative. Even though, look, I'm touting the Sanchez jersey. I love the guy. I really love the guy. I appreciate all his hard work, everything he put into the Jets, and he got his success with the Jets, and I appreciate that. But I'm a realist, and I know that he wasn't a Hall of Famer. He was mostly average to maybe slight above average sometimes, but just nothing like spectacular or anything like that. Okay, but let's go. I'm gonna go get into his stats, but I'm just gonna go. Let's go right to the Jets total, okay? For its stats, he played 4 seasons with the Jets. The 4 seasons, that was 2009, 2010, 2011, and 2012. He after that he went to Philadelphia, Dallas, Washington, blah blah blah. Who cares? Okay, so the Jet total. Here we go. 62 games, 62 started. He was. Record was 33, 29, and 0. 1,028 completions out of 1,867 attempts. 55.1% completion rate. 12,092 yards. 68 touchdowns. 69 interceptions. 602 first downs. 195 yards per game, and 126 sacks. For rushing, he had 125 attempts. 342 yards. 12 touchdowns. 43 first downs, and also a total of 43 fumbles. That's loss and not loss. Okay, total. Okay, so we got that. So awards, all he got was a 2009 All-Rookie team. No Pro Bowls, no All-Pros, no nothing like that. And went to the playoffs twice, 2009, 2010. I'll give you the stats, okay, right now. 2009, 3 games started, 2-1 record, 41 completions, out of 68, 60.3% completion rate, 539 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 25 first downs, 179.7 yards per game, and 1 sack. For the 2009 season, he also had 6 attempts rushing for -2 yards, no touchdowns, no first downs, and no fumbles. Okay, for 2010, the playoffs, 3 games started, 2-1 run record, 54 completions out of 89, 60.7 completion rate, 616 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, 32 first downs, 205.3 yards per game. And for the rushing, 5 attempts, 11 yards, no touchdowns, 1 first down, and 2 fumbles. For a total of 6 games started, 6 games started, 4-2 record, 95 completions out of 157, 60.5 completion rate, 1,155 yards, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 57 first downs and 192.5 yards per game. Okay, so when Sanchez came out, they sat down. They gave him a contract. Sanchez's contract came out to be, with the 3-year extension the Jets gave him in 2012, that was worth $40.5 million. So you add everything up, it was $58.25 million with $20.5 million guaranteed in his first 2 years. Average salary was $13.5 million. So he was paid pretty good. I'm just looking as a first round pick for a quarterback. Now, you see, okay, got all that together. Now, here we go. We're gonna break it down. Okay, so 2009 comes around. 2009 season, right? What is going on? We have the coach is Rex Ryan. Of course, we know Rex Ryan, a character, aggressive, great defensive defensive coach. He very aggressive on the defense. Lots of blitzes, lots of mixing up the looks of the defense, but very aggressive. We got OC Brian Schottenheimer, DC Mike Pettin, and we got the Mike Tannenbaum, obviously general manager. Okay, they went 9-7. They were second in the AFC East Division, of course. Patriots first. Points for was 348, 17th out of 32, and points against 236, first out of 32, number one. Damn. Okay, so we had Sanchez. He had 2,444 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 20 interceptions. We have the Thomas Jones, 1,402 yards, 14 touchdowns. We have Gerald Cottrey, 821 yards, 3 touchdowns. Braylon Edwards, 541 yards, 4 touchdowns. Sean Green, 540 yards, 2 touchdowns for the running back. Tight end Dustin Keller, 522 yards, 2 touchdowns. And that's about it right there. Now the defense only gave up 236 points and only allowed 8 passing touchdowns. They were passing rating of just 58.8%. That's an average of 14.8 points per game. They controlled the run game and they pressured the quarterback. They had Darrell Revis. They call him the Revis Island. That you stranded on his island because you're not going to catch anything. You got Lito Shepard against cornerback. You got, like I said, Rex Ryan defense is very aggressive. They only not allowed 19 touchdowns total. We have the Kerry Rhodes, Eric Smith, David Harris, Larry Izzo, Chris Jenkins. We got Ty Stenkisser and Michael Parenton. There was all those guys. And also the O-line, Fanico, DeBrickashaw, Mangold, Slauson, Damian Woody, Brandon Moore, all those guys. Just a quality team. So right now you see, before I'm breaking everything down, you can see right now, the defensive line was great. The offensive line was great. Those two, the trenches, offense and defense, amazing. Remember that for the end of the video. Remember that. Awesome, just amazing, high quality, caliber, offensive line and defensive line. Remember that. And also Rex Ryan, aggressive coach, aggressive. Okay. And so 2009 season, here we go. How'd they do? Houston Texans, 24-7 win. New England Patriots, 16-9 win. Tennessee Titans, 24-17 win. New Orleans Saints, they lost 24-10. Miami Dolphins, they lost 31-27. Buffalo Bills, they won 16-13. I think that was in overtime. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. They lost 16-13. I think that was in overtime. Oakland Raiders, 38-0 win. Miami Dolphins, another loss, 30-25. Then had the bye week. Jacksonville Jaguars, they lost 24-22. Then we got New England Patriots, they lost 31-14. And then Carolina Panthers, 17-6 win. Buffalo Bills, 19-13 win. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 26-3 win. Atlanta Falcons, they lost 10-7. Indianapolis Colts, they won 29-15. Cincinnati Bengals, they won 37-0. And for a total of 9-7. Now, here we go. Playoffs, baby, playoffs. Cincinnati Bengals, they won 24-14. Wild card. How did they do it? How did they do this? Sanchez went 12-15, 182 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Sean Green, over 100 yards, 135 yards, 1 touchdown. Thomas Jones, 34 yards, a touchdown, 2. Time of possession, 33-02. The defense, Revis, an interception, 3 sacks, only 281 yards allowed. One fumble, 2 turnovers. For the wide receivers, for the offense, Keller, 99 yards. That's the tight end, 1 touchdown. Kotri, 67 yards. Edwards, 15 yards. Okay, and the special teams. Don't forget the special teams. Feely, one field goal made, no misses. 3 extra points made, no misses. Meanwhile, Cincinnati, 2 field goals missed. Okay, so what do you get off that? What do you get out of that? Sanchez played a disciplined game, no interceptions, no turnovers. That's a big thing. The running game, run. Over 100 yards. Sean Green running the hell out of it. The defense is all over everybody, killing all over the Cincinnati Bengals. They were ahead. Cincinnati came back a little bit at the end, but they had control of most of the game. And also, what do you see here? You see Keller, Dustin Keller, tight end, having a monster game, and also Feely, special teams. Listen, that's very important. So right now, think about what I said before. Now this, a quality quarterback play, no turnovers, right? And also the running game is ground and pound killing, and also the tight ends, he's catching everything. Tight ends doing great work, and special teams is kicking field goals, extra points, no misses, and the defense is getting turnovers and putting pressure on the quarterback and locking them down. Right. Okay, now we go on a San Diego Chargers. They beat them 17-14 in the division round of the playoffs. Now, how do we do this? We could take from this. Sanchez went 12-23 for 100 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 1 sack. Sean Green, 128 yards, over 100, again, 1 touchdown, 1 reception, 4 yards. Thomas Jones, 41 yards. Kotri, 25 yards. Edwards, 41 yards. Keller, 19 yards, but a touchdown. Now, defense, 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions by Revis Leonard, 2 sacks, 3 fumbles, and we got 31.31 time of possession. Now, it was a close game, back and forth. The defense was really doing great, awesome, but it came down. The Jets got the ball. The Jets recovered the onside kick, and it came down to, it was at the San Diego 29. It was 4th down. They could have kicked the field goal, and went up. They would have went up 6 points, but if 6 points, it's not good enough, because a touchdown, they would have lost. Now, they could have went up 6 points, but Rex Ryan, the aggressive, going after it, 4th down, they go for it, they give it to Thomas Jones, and they get the first down, end the game, because the Chargers had no more timeouts. Game over. That's the way you do it. Remember that too. Remember everything I'm saying? I'm going to put it all together, but look at it. Going for it on 4th down, being aggressive. Taking the game and ending it, or just grinding out the game until you win the game. Remember this: aggressive play by the coach. This is very important, okay? Along with the usual stuff, running game, Sanchez being disciplined, turnovers being less. Special teams. I'm sorry, one more thing. Special team. Feely, 1 field goal made, 2 extra points made, no misses again, and then Weatherford 8 punts, and he was killing it. No problems, no blocks or anything like that. San Diego Chargers, in the meanwhile, had 3 missed field goals. Think about that. Special effing teams. Okay, here we go. Now, finally, Indianapolis Colts. Okay, this is for the conference champions, and they lost 30-17. You're like, oh, what happened? This is supposed to be a blueprint for winning. I'll tell you what happened. Here you go. Sanchez went 17 for 30, 257, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not bad. Sean Green, 41 yards, no touchdown. Thomas Jones, 42 yards, no touchdown. Running game was not there. The defense had a couple sacks, fumble, 1 turnover. Feely missed 2 field goals, special teams, and Dustin Keller also had a good game, 63 yards, 1 touchdown. Now, you're saying, what happened? Oh, Kotri, 102 yards. Edwards, 100 yards. So the receivers had a good game. Okay, so what happened? I'll tell you what. The Jets came out to a big lead. They were winning big time. Second half, everything fell apart. Defense did not step up, and also I'll tell you one player, Peyton Manning. Now Peyton Manning just went off. Peyton Manning is a Hall of Famer, we know that, and Peyton Manning just took the game under control, and that's something that I'll give Peyton Manning. He had 3 touchdowns. I'll give Peyton Manning this. He's just an amazing player. And even though I still say the Jets blew this because they didn't stick to the running game. I don't know what happened. They should have ran the ball down their throats down the second half. They didn't. They could not run the ball. And also, Philly missed the field goal, special teams, and the defense just did not play up to par. And that's what happened. And they lost. Didn't make the Super Bowl, unfortunately. Let's go. Okay, 2010 season. What happened? So what's the blueprint here? How did they do this time? Same people, coach OCDC, same thing. Points for 367, 13th out of 32. Points against 304, 6 out of 32. Still great. They were second in AFC division. Of course, Patriots, number 1. Their record was 11-5. We got Sanchez had 3,291 yards, 17 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. LaDainian Tomlinson, 914 yards, 6 touchdowns. Sean Green, 766 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brandon Edwards, 904 yards, 7 touchdowns. Santonio Holmes, 746 yards, 6 touchdowns. Jericho Cotry, 433 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dustin Keller, 687 yards, 5 touchdowns. The defense ranked 6th total in total yards allowed in NFL of the total of 4,664 yards allowed. Also ranked 6th in points allowed, giving up 304 points. The fewest TD passes allowed. They had Darrell Regis, Sean Ellis, David Harris, Victor Green, Kerry Rhodes, Chris Jenkins, Antonio Cromartie. And for the O-line, same people. DeBrickashaw, Ferguson, Alan Faneca, Nick Mangle, Brandon Moore, Matt Slauson, Damian Woody. So it's mostly the same team. Okay? Okay, now, what do we do? What we got here? Okay, here we go. Baltimore Ravens, lost 10-9. New England Patriots, win 28-14. We got Miami Dolphins, win 23-20. Buffalo Bills, win 38-14. Minnesota Vikings, win 29-20. Denver Broncos, win 24-20. And the bye week. So Green Bay Packers, we lost 9-0. Then we had Detroit Lions, we won 23-20 in overtime. Cleveland Browns, we won 26-20, another win in overtime. Houston Texans, we won 30-27. Cincinnati Bengals, 26-10 win. We have New England Patriots, we lost 45-3. Miami Dolphins, we lost 10-6. Pittsburgh Steelers, we won 22-17. Chicago Bears, we lost 38-34. Buffalo Bills, we won 38-7. Okay, they came to 11-5 total for the season record. Okay, so now what we got here? So you go into playoffs. Here we go. What do we see? We played the Colts, and we won 17-16 in a wild card. Wow, 17-16. So what happened here? How did we do this? What's the blueprint? What's the clues? What's going on here? Sanchez, 18 for 31, 189 yards, 1 interception, no touchdown. Not bad. Average game. LaDainian Thomas, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sean Green, 70 yards, no touchdowns. Edwards at 62 yards. Holmes, 46 yards. And Cotry, 17 yards. Dustin Keller, 42 yards. They only had 312 yards for the total for the Colts. So the defense was on. 33.07 time possession for the Jets. A lot of time possession. And the special teams, Nick Folk made 1 field goal, no misses. 2 extra points, no misses again. And Weatherford, 5 punts for 252 yards. Just on. Now, Jets defense, they contained the passing of Peyton Manning again. They contained him this time. Defense contained the Colts passing offense. Strong rushing performance. Strong. They ran it down the road. And the second half, game adjustment. When they went to the second half, they ran. Ground and pound. They just ran it down their goddamn fucking throats. They ran it down their throats. Just ran it down their effing throats, baby. Just ran and killed them with that. The time went off. Time, clock, just running. And the game adjustments and second half, and the defense gets the passing. Now, the adjustments during the second half. Remember that. Another one. Remember that. Adjustments during the second half. Remember that. Okay. So here we go. We went to the Patriots, right? Let's go to the Patriots. We played the Patriots next for the division, and we won 28-21. Upset the Patriots. How did we do that? How did we upset the Patriots? Mark Sanchez went 16-25, 194, 3 touchdowns. Great game. Sean Green, 76 yards, 1 touchdown. LaDainian Thomas, 43 yards, no touchdown. Cottrey, 96 yards, no touchdowns. Edwards, 52 yards, 1 touchdown. Holmes, 20 yards, 1 touchdown. Dustin Keller, 15 yards. Now, you'll say, defense had 5 sacks. Only 372 yards total, 3 fumbles, 1 interception, 7 QB hits. Now, how did we win this game? How? Sanchez played good, really good. He stepped up. That's what you need a quarterback to do. He's not the greatest quarterback, like I said, but when the time comes, he steps up. The Jets defense held Patriots to a season low 3 points in the first half. Only 3 points in the first half. 3 points. And this is with Tom Brady. Tom effing Brady. Okay? Now, also rushing by Sean Green and LaDainian. Just banging away the running. But this game, the Jets were back and forth. The Jets were up, actually, and the Patriots came back late a little bit. But the defense held in the second half. They stepped up when they had to in the second half. Another point. Remember that. Stepped up in the second half. Okay? Remember that. The defense stepping up. Okay? Okay, here we go. Now, finally, the Steelers. Going to the Steelers for the conference championship. Again, AFC championship. Can we do it this time? And negative. Lost 24-19. How? Why again? You said there's going to be a blueprint of Aaron Glenn could take this. Well, you take the positive and you take the lessons and you take all that and you learn from it. So the Jets went down 24-0 in the first half. 24-0. Just a destruction. Sanchez went 24-33, 233, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 2 sacks. Good game. Really good game. Sean Green, 52 yards, no touchdown. LaDainian Thomas, 16 yards, no touchdown. Keller has 64 yards, good game. Holmes, 61 yards, 1 touchdown. Edwards, 50 yards, no touchdown. Cottrey also had 33 yards and 1 touchdown. The defense had 2 sacks, 207 total yards for the Steelers, not a lie. 3 fumbles, 1 turnover, 2 interceptions. They were on them. Folk had 1 field goal, no misses, and 2 extra points, no misses. So special teams good. So what happened here? Well, first of all, they dug a hole too deep, 24-0, and they just could not get nothing going. The second half they came out, they started playing better, started passing, started running the offense really good, but it was just too late. They couldn't do it, and they had a chance. The defense was holding them. The defense was made Roethlisberger, who was the quarterback for the Steelers, looked like pretty bad. He didn't have a really good game, and the defense was all over him. But at the end, when it mattered, like I told you, second half defense coming up clutch when you need to. It was 3rd and something. If the Jets stopped, the Steelers would have pumped back, and the Jets offense was really going this now. They couldn't be stopped. So if the Jets got the ball back, I'm almost definite they would have scored a touchdown and won the game. But 3rd and something, the rollout, Roethlisberger found this receiver, first down, game over. So right there, second half defense, clutch when you need something to happen. Okay, now you're saying, okay, what is this? What are you telling me? What are you telling me, Jeff? What are you telling me? How can Aaron Glenn take all this and Muji and Engstrom take all this and apply it to the season they have now? And I'm telling you, they need to look at this. They need to look at what happened in 2009-2010 season. Okay? They need to look at this. Now, okay, the points I'm going to read right now. Okay, this is the big points they need to take from this. The Jets had a great offensive line. At the 2009-2010 season, like I said, I gave it a list. Awesome offensive line. Gave Sanchez time, opened up the running lanes for the running backs, all of this. And this season, right now, 2025, they have one of the best offensive line right now. They have Olu Fashanu, left tackle, John Simpson, left guard, Joe Tippmann, center, Elijah Barrett Tucker, right guard, and Armand Membu, right tackle. Awesome line, amazing line. So right now we got that already. So that's a similar thing in 2009, 2025. We got that. Jets defensive line is okay. Right now I'm saying okay because we got a lot of question mark. A lot of question. Now, a lot of question. Okay. Now what we have now. We have Quentin Williams, Will McDonald. Okay, awesome. I love those. Those two are solid, solid. Now, then you go from Tyler Barron and Jermaine Johnson coming off an injury. We don't know what's going to be. Michael Clemens, Leonard Taylor, we don't know. He's still learning. So it's got a couple good ones, but other than that, it's all question marks. So I'm a little wavery on that. They need to do something about that. Maybe not this year, next year. The Jets running game is great. We got Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, Donovan Edwards. Solid running backs. So we got all that. We got depth in the running backs too. Okay. Now the Jets corner safety for the defense. I think we're pretty good. We got Sauce Gardner. We got Brandon Stevens. Still a question mark. What's the main question mark. Michael Carter too. Second, awesome. Isaiah Oliver. We got Quentin Stiggers. Malachi Moore. We just got in the draft. So we got depth. We got some good people. We got maybe one question mark, Brandon Stevens, but I think we're pretty good on that. Jets have an up-and-coming tight end. They picked Mason Taylor. I'm telling you, I did a video on that. He's going to be amazing. He's going to be awesome. He's going to catch everything. He's going to be so good for Justin Fields. So we have the tight end. Also, what's going to happen? What must happen is Aaron Glenn. We don't know him. We don't know. He's a first-time coach. We don't know, but he needs to make the second half adjustment. That is a big thing. That is what the Jets are lacking. All these years are losing. No second half adjustments. Never. You look at Bill Belichick or people like that. They make second half adjustments all the time, and they come out a different team, and then they go to the weaknesses of the team. And also, I'm sorry about that. Hold on, one second. Also, the Jets coaches need to look at the game, meaning every game is different. Bill Belichick did this awesome. Every game is different. So what you do, you don't just go with this is what we do in offense. This is what we do in defense. We're going to do it all the time, or I'm not changing anything. No. What Bill Belichick did is that he looked for the weaknesses in the defense, and then when he found the weaknesses in the defense, he had his offense do what they were weak at, and then the defense, flip side, he saw what the offense, the other team's offense wasn't good at, and he exploited them. See, back and forth, offense and defense. He changed the game all the time. He tailored it to who he was playing every week. He didn't make a cookie cutter defense, cookie cutter offense. No, he changed it up, and that you saw how good it worked. Look at all the goddamn Super Bowls. Look at all the time they beat the Jets. Look at all the times they won the division. Look at all the times they won in the playoffs. Went to the Super Bowl and won. Look at that. That's for real. You gotta really check that out. That's what Aaron Glenn needs to do. Needs to not just look at just every game being the same. No, every game is different. Every team is different. You need to go and make a game plan different for every time you go each week for the offense and defense of the other team. And also second half adjustments. You need to make second half adjustments. It's not working in this first half. Make adjustments because that is going to be a big thing to win. Also, Rex Ryan, aggressive on defense, also aggressive on offense. And this is what the Jets must do. Go for it on fourth down. They must be aggressive. If they got fourth down, I'm not saying on the 10-yard, on their own 10-yard line. I mean, past the 50-yard line or maybe even before that, if there's a chance. But you have to go for it. You have a quarterback, Justin Fields, who's a big guy, 6'2", 230, something like that. He can do a quarterback sneak. He can do it. He can move those chains. So fourth down and 1, fourth down in inches, fourth down and 2 even. Go for it. Aggressive. That's how you're going to win games. That's how you're going to move your team forward. That's how you're going to get confidence in everybody. The team, the coaches, everybody. You have to go on a fourth down. I'm telling you. Go for it. Be aggressive. That's how you win in the NFL. Okay. So, let me go back a little bit. The wide receiver. I forgot about the wide receivers. It's a little sketchy. So we have Garrett Wilson, and that's the main one. They have Alan Lazard, Malachi Corley, Josh Reynolds, Tyler Johnson, Arian Smith. All question marks. So also the wide receiver they have to work on either this year or next year. And also, I'm sorry, there must be a balance between Justin Fields running and passing. I mean, you want to cut down on the turnovers. That's the big thing for Justin Fields and the running backs and everybody else. Cut down on the turnovers. Turnovers lose you games. You got to cut down on them. I'm telling you. That's what happened in the playoffs. You see in the playoffs what happened. Mark Sanchez cut down on his turnovers. He was a turnover machine during the regular season, but he cut down on them. You see what happens. Less turnovers, less time you give the other team a possession of the ball, less teams they have to score. Okay? So cut down on the turnovers. That's what you have to do. And also running and passing. Yeah, you can't just be all running. You can't just be all passing. Okay? Now, the Jets right now are going to be more, I see, running ground and pound, and also the tight end, Mason Taylor, just run, ground and pound, passes, short passes, Mason Taylor, bam, 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 and then the play action fake. That's when you go for the deep ball. Garrett Wilson, you got Alan Lazard, you got the Arian Smith, the new guy. Those are the times you take chances. But you want to cut down on the turnovers. You want to be hit the ground with the running, because you have the great offensive line. You have the great tight end now. So you do all that stuff, but also don't forget the pass when you have a chance. Corners, cuts, over the field, long, deep routes. You can once you do all the running, tight ends, defense comes up. Boom! That's your chance, Justin Fields, to go for it long for Garrett Wilson and other receivers like Arian Smith. So that's another thing. And also, the last thing I'm going to tell you, second half defense, coming up big when you need to. God, how many times over the years with the Jets, second half, no, I'm not just saying second half, I'm saying end of game defense, when they have to make a stop. The game is, they're winning, or they need the ball back, and they can't make a stop. They can't make a stop in the clutch, in the time when they need to. They can't do it. And it happens all the time. All the time. I watched Jets for a long time, and they keep doing the same thing. The defense may be the great, first in the league, but when it comes down to it, when it comes down to the end, when they need to do something, when they need to make a stop, when they need to get the ball back, when they need to, just get that ball, stop the other team, and go for it because you need it, because you're up, you're winning to end the game, or you need the ball back to get another chance on offense. That's what they need to do. Really, I'm telling you, that is so important, so freaking important. And you saw, go back over it. You saw in the playoff wins, the Jets did. They did what I just showed you. They did. They made the stops when they had to. They ground the pound. Rushing was great. The tight ends was great. They cut down on the turnovers. Their defense was amazing. Pressuring the quarterback, interceptions, doing all that stuff. And the special teams was amazing. No missed field goals. No missed extra points. These are the things. These are the things that they need to do. And the coaches also need to make a plan, like I said, every game different for the offense, defense, and the other team. Don't make it a cookie cutter. And also second half adjustments. Okay? This is what they have to do to win. I broke it down for you all. 2009-2010 season is the big season where you can learn. I learned a lot. With Rex Ryan, with Mark Sanchez, he wasn't the great, like I told you. But all the players, offensive line, defensive line, the running backs, the tight end, even the receivers, okay? All this. Look at it. Examine it. Study it like I did. This is a blueprint for victory in 2025 for Aaron Glenn, Marion Marigi, Engstrom. Telling you, look at it. This is not an anomaly. 2009, 2010, 2 years in a row, the AFC Championship? No. They couldn't get over the hump. Yes, correct. They couldn't get over the hump. Absolutely. But they did make it all the way there. And they showed you what you do during the season and in the playoffs and how to win. That's how you do it. Look at it. Study it. Jet coaches, please. I did, and I saw really, it's plain as sight. And I'm sure you can too. Okay? Let's get this thing going, Jets. Come on. Okay, so I appreciate it. Just broke it down for you. Just wanted to let you know about that. I thought that was a big point with the 2009-2010 season. There's a lot of stuff in there that could really help the Jets. And I really think I just broke it down for you. Hope you liked it. Put chat, comments, everything down in the chat. Comment. Let me know how you feel. You think this is really important? 2009-2010 season? You think that's stuff that could help the Jets, or it's just outdated? That's old. Who cares about that? That's nothing. This is something that's important. I'm sorry. One more thing. You thought it was over. You thought it was over, didn't you? No, it's not over. It's never over. My mind is always thinking. I'm going off the cuff. I don't know. It comes in my head. Sometimes I forget stuff. One thing. Justin Fields and Mark Sanchez. Okay, like I said, Mark Sanchez is a first rounder. And he's not a first rounder. You can see that his stats and everything like that. He just wasn't that person, but he was a solid quarterback. Always showed up, clutch too. Very good guy. Clutch and when he needed him to come through. Okay, but Justin Fields, I think, is obviously a better quarterback. He can throw. He threw in college, and people saying he can't throw, blah 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 blah. And I think that he's grown from all his years right now in Chicago and everything like that. I think that he's gonna, and with Aaron Glenn, all the good coaches over there, and also he can run. He has a running game. Sanchez didn't have a running game, so now you put the running game and also start throwing a little more, cut down on the turnovers, and I think Justin Fields is gonna be so much better. So they're gonna have a better quarterback than Mark Sanchez. Okay, and we'll find out, I guess. But we have this as Justin Fields. We have him. Let's see. I think I did a video on that. I'm all in his court, on his side. So prove me wrong. I guess he will prove me wrong if he shits a can. Okay, whatever that quote is. Okay, so now that's it. I'm done. Okay. Comments, questions, everything down in the chat, please. Let me know how you feel with the video, what you think. You think I'm crazy? It's nothing to do with the Jets, or you think that there's a lot of good points in here? They should look at it and take some stuff from it in order to be successful in 2025. Okay? Any new people to the channel, please subscribe down below, and also everybody hit the like button, comment, please. Everybody watch the videos. I appreciate all your support. And until next time, I will see you. You know what's next. Let's go, Jets.